Hey guys, it's Fee. So I am going to do a response to Things This Week number 44, I believe. I think that's right. I'm actually running behind on a few of these, so I'll probably try and catch up throughout the week and maybe next week too. So, episode 44 was favorite foods. And there's a whole bunch of questions that we're supposed to answer, and I've got them all written down here. So I'm going to jump into this. And the first one was favorite beer. My favorite beer is Guinness. I know it's an acquired taste, but I like it. And Sam Adams. I don't like a lot of, normally I don't like a lot of the limited edition Sam Adams, but they've got one out right now called, I believe it's called Cherry Wheat. That one is actually really good. I don't know how they managed to do this, but the beer actually tastes like cherries. But a lot of the times I actually drink non-alcoholic beer. That's what I've been doing lately. And the ones of those I like. I actually like O'Doul's. That's a normal one. And I really, really like one called Caliber. It's made by the Guinness Company. It's their non-alcoholic version, but I have a really hard time finding it in my area. Okay, second one was favorite wine. I don't drink a lot of wine anymore, but when I used to, I preferred Moscato d'Asti. It's a sweet wine. It's a white wine. I'm not a fan of red wines. The other thing I like is pretty much any Sauvignon Blanc from New Zealand. I know that sounds kind of wine snobbish, but really I'm not a wine snob. I tasted one called Monkey Bay from the Epcot Food and Wine Festival years upon years ago when I was there, and that's what got me started on Sauvignon Blancs from New Zealand. They just have a great flavor. I like them. Okay, number 3 was favorite cereal. I'm not a big cereal person, but when I do, it's either Special K Chocolate Delight or Peanut Butter Cheerios. Favorite soda or pop? I don't think I can narrow that one down to one either. I would say either A&W cream soda or Cherry Dr. Pepper. Favorite bottled H2O? I found one recently that I really like. It's one of the flavored ones. I guess that kind of counts, right? Fruit 2O in the mandarin flavor. And I like Great Propel too. Propel. But if we're talking just regular, plain old bottled water, I like Smart Water, and I really like Voss, V-O-S-S. It comes in this big, fancy, cylindrical looking bottle, but it's entirely too expensive for me to get more than once a year, for water at least. Okay, favorite candy bar? Anything dark, like dark Snickers or dark Milky Way, any of those. I like Caramello too. Favorite chewing gum? Pretty much whatever I grab at the grocery store when I'm checking out. I think most of the time it ends up being, I think it's called Extra Dessert Delights. Those come in a whole bunch of flavors. I think I like a lot of them. I think the one in my car right now is sherbet flavored. Favorite vegetable? You know what, I like a lot of vegetables, but hands down my favorite vegetable is probably lima beans. And no, I'm not kidding. I liked them when I was a kid. My parents could never figure that one out, because what kind of kid likes lima beans? But I like lima beans, and I still do. I can make them a couple different ways, but if I'm feeling lazy, I will just steam them and call it good. I know, it's strange. Favorite fruit? I never met a fruit I didn't like either, but if I had to choose, probably mangoes or cantaloupe. Cantaloupe in the summer especially. What's next? Favorite ice cream? Chocolate chip, hands down. Favorite potato chips? That changes a lot with me. I mean, every time I turn around, they've got some kind of new potato chip out there. But I think the recent one that I found that I'm kind of addicted to and I can't allow in my house because I'll go through the whole bag in a night is, I think it's made by Ruffles. It's one of those extreme flavors they have out. Honey mustard. And I know that sounds really strange. It requires liking mustard, obviously. But if you like mustard, let me tell you, they're good. Favorite juice? Peach juice, actually, which is kind of hard to find sometimes, but I think it's Minute Maid that has like a a 15 calorie variety out right now. It's peach juice mixed with tea. It's really good. Favorite movie theater candy? Snow Caps. Always has been, always will. Favorite potato, mashed or baked? Mashed. Any variety of mashed. Cheddar, garlic, butter, plain, mashed. Favorite pasta sauce? Alfredo. And there's a seasonal one that I really like too, and if I could get it all year round, I would. It's actually pumpkin pasta sauce, and I find it at Cost Plus World Market in the fall. Favorite cookies? Well, I'm from the Chicago area, so I've got to go with Maurice Linnell Pinwheels or Almond Nuts. Those may or may not be universally known. So if I had to go with one that may be known from East Coast to West Coast, I guess I got to go with Matt's Chocolate Chips. Those are awesome. Favorite condiment? Well, I think I already covered that with the potato chips. Mustard. Spicy brown mustard, probably. It's got a little more flavor to it. Or more recently, I've always liked mayo, but I got away from it for a long time because there's so many freaking calories in it. But Hellmann's Light Mayo actually tastes pretty good for a light mayo. Doesn't taste like water. So that has brought mayo back into my life. Favorite food on the grill? Wood planked salmon steaks. Absolutely. I started that, I don't know, probably 4 or 5 years ago. I think I saw it done on Food Network one day, and I tried it myself, and I haven't looked back. They're awesome. Tastes great. Of course, you have to like fish, of course. Favorite soup? Tomato basil bisque or clam chowder. Either one of those are good. And the last question is favorite coffee brand. I am a big coffee person. There's all kinds of coffee brands that I like. So I think I'm going to go with one that's off the beaten path. That's Barney's. And it's a brand I can't even get in the state. I also have to mail order it, or I've got to get it when I go to Florida. Or it's available in a ton of other states. It's just not available in Illinois. But Barney's is probably my favorite. They have a blend called White Chocolate Santa, or Santa's White Chocolate, or Santa's White Christmas, or that's it, Santa's White Christmas, something like that. And that one's actually available all year round, despite the name, and it is just yummy. So I think that's it. I think I got through all of them. All right, so that was my response for TTW number 44. And if you're not familiar with things this week, I will link Lisa and the episode below, and all the questions. I'll try to toss all those below. And that's all I've got. So I will talk to you guys later. Bye.